Hello everyone, this is Untamed Urethra and welcome to episode 41 of the Wigan Athletic Career Mode. And before I get into this episode, I do want to apologise if you do hear any background noise this episode. There is some work going on outside, people cutting down trees. It's been going on for like 4 hours now, but I can't delay this recording any longer. I need to get it done and I need to get it edited and uploaded. So I do apologise if you do hear anything. I'll try and cut it out as best as possible. But to start off this episode, I'm going to go through the youth stuff. Also, we've got a training injury. Luckily, it's only for Dan Burn, who's out for 10 days. So, we've got Dunk covering him, so that's not too bad. Let's get into the monthly scouting update. Niemanen looking good still. Räikkönen still gutting to see him gone. There's Mäkinen, a new guy. Quavula, Pirinen. Now, Vaino Tommy is looking pretty good, as is Pasi Hatunen. Then we've got Oskari Ossian, who has a very good overall, but his potential is not great. So, do you know what? Them guys are not too bad. I'll leave them getting scouted, and hopefully we'll find out if they don't get bought by another club, how good they'll be from, in the future. Then we've got Max Sullivan, who's looking good as well, as is Hugh Hill in our youth academy. Peter Williams needs to get of age relatively quick, and then Hugh Hughes as well, who's looking average at best. So that is it for youth stuff, and now we'll get on to some other stuff. So I very quickly want to go through our squad numbers. You can also see the morale of the players as well, and a kind of a squad report in a way, so you can see all these players. We give some older players some new numbers, and you can also see the numbers for our new players. And while I'm going through this, I want to quickly say thank you to Matt Cooper. You put in a few suggestions for players we should buy. Unfortunately, when you put them suggestions in, I'd already recorded and halfway edited that episode, the last episode, so that means I couldn't really sign anybody you wanted, but I have got all those people in mind for the next transfer window, and also I'm going to sort out the contracts for some players very soon as well. So in terms of transfer suggestions, get them in when you can, and I'll eventually get around to try and sign those players, or mention why I don't want to sign those players, or if we can't, and all that stuff. So if you put a suggestion in, I will notice it and I'll mention it in an episode, telling you either why we can or can't buy that person, and then I will try to sign that person. So yeah, that is our squad. And again, thank you Matt Cooper for the transfer suggestions. You might see some of them come off in the January transfer window if possible. So before I get into the games of this episode, here's a quick look at the Premier League table. You can see we are top, and down the bottom you got teams like Derby, Bournemouth and Palace. The big teams not doing so well at the start, but it's only been 3 games, so I'm not going to focus too much on that. We're going to come up against Chelsea in a second, but very quickly, here are the games for this episode. It's obviously Chelsea first at Stamford Bridge, then we play against Bayer Leverkusen before we play Man United, then we play West Ham in the Carabao Cup, get some youth players playing in that one, then against Palace away from home, before we finish against Real Madrid. So, big episode for us, and like I said, we start with Chelsea away from home. And like I said, the first match is against Chelsea away from home. Going to be a difficult match for us against this Chelsea side. Now, some people have suggested in other YouTubers' career modes to change the opposition side to make things harder. And for me, I'm not going to do that, because I know eventually they will play a better side against us if our team gets to that level. They don't think we're good enough, that's their problem. I'm going to play my team, I'm going to play my way, not change their formations or their players, and just go with how the game sets them up, basically. So, coming into this match against Chelsea, I'm expecting a weak-ish Chelsea side, but we'll find out as Aymeric Laporte makes a debut for them. So, not that weak of a side if he's making his debut. And we'll start off looking at Chelsea's side as they are the home team. Belotti up front with Perisic and Felipe Anderson supporting him. Kante and Drinkwater in the midfield. Then the back 5 of Alonso, Zuma, Bonucci, Laporte and Moses. And Thibaut Courtois in goal. So a pretty strong Chelsea side there. As for us, 2 changes from our normal starting 11. Candero Iheanacho in for Chaplin and Ibe in for Salvador. Because of that Bayer Leverkusen game coming up in a few days' time, I want to keep at least 1 or 2 really good players for that match. So Chaplin and Salvador on the bench, might need them, so that's why they're there. But hopefully this team can get the job done against Chelsea. So last episode was a bit much, should I say, in terms of episode length, over an hour, and I do apologise for that, but as I am doing episodes on like a month in-game basis, you're going to see a lot of stuff. Hopefully this episode will be somewhat long, but have a lot of highlights as well, because, you know, all it is this episode is games, and big ones at that, so hopefully you'll enjoy all that shit. And I do apologise once again for the last episode being just that bit longer, about 20 minutes longer than usual, due to all the transfers and the games we had to play. And I'm trying to talk and wait for an attack to get set up, and Calvert-Lewin tried his best to get ahead on that, but he failed. Waiting for a bit of movement, that's good. Drinkwater and Kante have done well. Candeiranacio's done even better. What a shot that was. Back off the post, back into Candeiranaccio, getting blocked. Calvert-Lewin keeping it alive. White into Candeiranacio's onside, and Courtois makes another save. Fuck you, Courtois, you dick. Back to Jack Byrne. See, making the run high, but I'm going to pick you out. Hopefully you are onside. Pass was a bit too heavy. That touch was a bit bad, but never mind. No. Fuck Courtois. Fuck him. I think a stat showed up there and saying Candeiranacio's had 5 shots on target already. Just unfortunate. Can we make it 6? Oh, just look at him. He's such a prick. What a twat. You can't do that in real life for Chelsea at the moment, yet you can do it in game. You're a knob. Calvert-Lewin into Candeiranaccio, the main man today. I don't see the point, because I can't fucking score, can I? Jesus. Well, that was a very frustrating first half for us. Chelsea did literally nothing up front. I don't think they actually got into a box with the ball. I think they crossed it in a few times, but nobody there to receive the cross. But, you know, in terms of defence, they've been good. If we got past the back 5, it was Courtois who saved the day or the crossbar. And if we fucking can't get past the back 5, it's Kante and Drinkwater intercepting the passes. It's been a struggle, to say the least, but maybe Lewis Dunk, of all people, can open the scoring, never mind. It might fall to Van Bergen though. Bit of a chance here, pick and craft. And Van Bergen's got very lucky, and we get past the midfield, we get past the defence for a bit of luck, then this guy saves him. I mean, yeah, it weren't the most brilliant of finishes, but it's a good save to get it. I mean, it comes off his arm, then his back or something. It's just annoying at times, playing against this guy in such good form. Right, Calvert-Lewin, I see Candeiranaccio making the run. Hopefully it's a dummy run so we can set off instead Ibe, who can then find Candeiranaccio. Can he get a bit of luck, I was about to say, but I can't even speak. And no, he can't. And Moses, you bastard, get down. Costa. Oh, what was that defending other than shite? Dunk now on Belotti. That's how you tackle. And we can set away Ibe now. Calvert-Lewin making that run forward. Not going to use him. We just got ourselves a bit of space because of that run from Calvert-Lewin. Hitting across goal. Just look at him, you big orange bastard. And they're bringing off Perisic now and bringing on number 10, which is Hazard. Yeah, that's what we need. They're actually going to bring on a person who might do something up front for him. Well done, Gilby, lad, you've done something. Right, forward now. Inside. And again. And again. And he just didn't run. He just didn't run. That's a bit dodgy, isn't it? Can we have a fucking replay of that later on, Maestro? Because that was absolute bullshit. Candeiranaccio just didn't move. Didn't want the ball. And Alonso kind of got back in a weird fashion. But yeah, well, that's the game for you. Gilbert against Belotti, just very weak there, to be honest. Fucks himself over, and then Belotti is still charging forward. Tries the ball in. Laporte is there. He gets it. Just keep in front of him. Acosta, don't give away a penalty. Clear it, please. Clear it, please. Hazard almost scores. That's our first attempt on our goal all game, and it's almost a brilliant goal from Hazard through bullshit defending. All I'm saying. He keeps it in as well. Go on, Jeffrey, lad. Oh, Moses has been playing all game. Suddenly gets a burst of pace and keeps up with him. And our players are out of position magically as Aymeric Laporte outpaces Dunk up front, who plays it back to Hazard. Sorry, Belotti even, who makes it 1-0 to Chelsea. Their first shot on target goes in, and we lose the game in the 90th minute. Belotti's on shithole all game, and that is the first chance he gets. After we hit it forward, and Schlupp gets outdone by Moses. Schlupp, fresh on the pitch, had pace, gets outdone by Moses, and then, yeah, they attack and get a goal. And yeah, that's stupid, that, because just Dunk couldn't keep up. Laporte with a fantastic ball across, and there's no saving that from Harris. They went full out attack, and they got the reward from it. Have they deserved it? Not a fucking chance. Does it matter? Absolutely not. I mean, technically, because the game's so broken, they'll still be going for it, but we just can't, like, never mind. Yeah, we lose 1-0. I better say, the game's broken, so the team who is just, like, got that winning goal, basically, it still goes for it, so they'll have no, like, defenders and all that shit, but it doesn't matter. We've lost 1-0. And that is the most annoying defeat I've ever had on FIFA, purely for the fact that Candidate and Archer had so many chances at the start, hit the crossbar twice, Courtois saved it, like, maybe 3 or 4 brilliant times, and yeah, we lose because they have one shot on target and it goes in. Shocking. And here are the stats for you. The game has made up 4 shots for Chelsea, and also apparently it's made up another shot on target they had. Don't know where that's come from. I literally have no idea. But 13 shots for us, 6 on target. Couldn't get anything. 2 of them shots hit the post. I think maybe one of them might have hit the post as well. So, you know, we've come it very close. Courtois made a lot of good saves. And it is just a kick in the balls. We deserve to win that game. I mean, we'll check the player ratings. Harris only got a 5.6 because he made 0 saves. 1 went in, 1 apparently was a shot on target that didn't do anything. Courtois made 12, got a 7.9. Belotti did one thing the entire match with getting a goal from his 1 shot on target, and he gets a, 8.4? Yeah, seems fair. But yeah, we lost that game because of FIFA deciding we would. And after that disappointing Chelsea result, we now play Bayer Leverkusen in the Champions League. Our first Champions League game of this career mode, and it's in a very difficult group now. I was kind of overestimating how good we might do in this group, because we've not done well against Porto in the past. We've got also Real Madrid, fantastic side, not changed the match ball, I do apologise for that. And also we've got this team, Bayer Leverkusen, who usually do quite well in Europe, so I was thinking maybe we'd get through, but now I'm thinking potentially we might lose this group. Europa League wouldn't actually be a bad result from this group. From our last game, we've made 3 changes. Chaplin and Salvador back in, and Schlupp on the left-hand side, so Salvador playing on the right. As for Bayer Leverkusen, Joshua King and Jovic up front. Nyang and Charles Gil on the wings. Lars Bender and I'm not sure who else in the middle. Then we've got Gulam, Ruiz, Bender and Retsos at the back with Leno in goal. So we've got the 2 Bender brothers. King and Jovic up front will be good. The wingers in Nyang and Gil are good. It's going to be a very difficult match. Win that header, never mind. Jovic onto Joshua King. Clerk sort of trying to cover across. Reece James, shocking bit of defending there, looking the wrong way. And Harris makes the first save of the match. Shocking by Reece James though. Dunk, I think, covered across in the end, might have got a block on it as well. He did slightly affect it, if anything, he put it further in the corner. Really good save by Harris in the end then. Now a corner ball to deal with. I'm not really happy with White being on the front post, but he is a smaller guy. Salvador, however, will win that header. And Dunk will play it out. Maybe we're going to counter-attack now. Maybe if Schlupp actually joined us, that would have been fantastic. But instead, Calvert-Lewin on his own. He has got a bit of pace on him, so he can attack. Keep going, why not? Then put the ball in last second. Chaplin's there. Why is he gone to kick it and not head it? I don't know. Reece James now plays it to Jack Byrne through to White. Hit it from range, and Leno makes a good save. Good counter there. Unfortunate not get a goal. Maybe we can make them pay from our corner, whereas they didn't. Oh no, never mind, never mind. You are now onside though, Jack Byrne. Whip a good ball in, very good ball in. Salvador has made it 1-0. Get in there, Ivan Salvador. He's playing again, he's got a goal again. Not had the best of starts to this season, but we know that he can actually provide if he just gets the chances. And we recycle the corner, and yeah, it's a good ball back into Salvador. He always seems to score them types of goals. That one wasn't as perfect. Leno maybe should have done better, but we know how good keepers are with these new sliders, so I'm going to put it down to a good finish and be happy we've got the 1-0 lead. Finally got a goal this episode. We've been deserving of it. But now can we keep this lead? 13th minute for him, by the way, number 13. Unlucky for a lot of people. Hopefully not unlucky for us. Keep trying to cost the lad. Don't dive in too much. Don't leave him open either, because Salvador can defend as well. And try and play it forward to Chaplin as he has done. And Chaplin can do really well there to keep the ball. Now Jack Byrne out to Reece James on this left side. Schlupp made the run ahead of him. Did find Schlupp in the end. Gonna take her time, pick out a good cross to Salvador. Once again makes it 2-0. Salvador having a good match so far. Schlupp this time with the assist. Jack Byrne got the first one. Brilliant ball in, took her time with the cross. And Salvador just netted after... actually, he defended the ball well at the start. So Salvador, you know, started the move at the back and finished it at the front. Good header from him. Leno should have really done better, but the power, the range, it's just too close to him. You know, it's one of them. We're too close to him. It's a powerful header. Unlucky for him not to save it. But 2 goals now for Salvador in the Champions League within the first 20 minutes. It's a very good start for us. Win that header if you can, Chappers. Oh, there you go, Chapman. Just a boss at the back. He wins the ball. Oh my god, that was a terrible pass from us though. I was fucking bigging up Chapman like a twat. Maybe now I've got to just focus on defending. Dangled a leg there. Defend this well, Clark Salter. Oh my god, where's the... I'm not even going to question that. That was lucky. Where was American in the middle and where was American everywhere else? We got away with one there. Very much so. After a terrible pass by me again. They were in, but luckily we escaped danger and maybe we can be on a bit of an attack here. Calvert-Lewin feeds in Chaplin. Good first touch, good shot. Ah, straight at Leno. Not got a lot of height in the box. I don't know why. We've got loads of height in the wall though. But we get it away somewhat. Calvert-Lewin gets on his bike. Could be in here. Jack Byrne. Schlupp making that run again. Jeffrey Schlupp. I see Salvador in the middle. Going to pick out an early cross instead. Salvador should have made it 3. Should have made it 3 before half time. Good counter-attack from a bullshit free kick. Good balling by Schlupp. His crosses are quite good. I probably put a bit too much power on it. And that's why he went over the bar. Seriously, we've got players there and he plays that stupid pass. Jovic is now through, and what a save by Cameron Harris. When they get in positions like that, it's usually a goal. You can't do fuck all against it. But now they're bringing on Lingard and Hector Herrera. Interesting subs. Nyang and Romalo coming off, and they've been the best players for me. But Lingard on this game ain't mad, and neither is Herrera. So potentially still a chance for Leverkusen, but Harris comes out and punches well away there, and Chaplin couldn't get the Schlupp, can't get the Lingard still on the ball. He's walking through. Harris makes another save. Well played, Harris. Tired legs being replaced here at the moment, and hopefully they will do us good. Also brought on Zagadou at the back as a left back, and he's blocked that one there. Good intro for him. And Greg is also on for Calvert-Lewin, who is absolutely fucked. And also we brought on Ibe for Schlupp because Schlupp is fucked and he's not had the best of games. Like, where's the marking? Fuck this, we're defensive. Our team just doesn't know how to mark and defend at times. And apparently pass as well because Zagadou's give the ball away stupidly there. Not a penalty, thank you very much. Ibe fouled and we're going to get a fucking free kick. Fuck this game. Out wide to Ibe. Can he get a run forward with the help of Zagadou? There you go. Ibe with a little touch. How the fuck have you kept up? And fuck it. Game's over. 2-0 win. Good first half for us. Second half was just average to shit. And then the game gave them so many chances at the end there. Nothing too major. But we win 2-0. Keeping a clean sheet, which is good for us. But the man of the match there for me is Salvador. He got the 2 goals. He had to be. And no one else really performed that well. But this guy, 2 goals from 4 shots. Probably could have got a hat-trick, probably deserved one, but I'll take the 2 goals and the 3 points in the group stages. And the stats for this match show that it was an even match. 9 shots compared to their 6, 6 on target compared to their 5. More possession for us and more tackles, but it just kind of pales in comparison to the last game. We dominated Chelsea, lost 1-0. This game it was a heavily contested affair, kind of even at times, yet we win 2-0. Harris made a few good saves, yes, but to be honest, in the end, I think it just come down to the game giving us this match, whereas last match, it gave us absolutely nothing. And here we have a transfer offer for Darren Randolph from Middlesbrough, of all sides, for 1.5 million. We're going to accept this, or maybe negotiate it a bit better. Actually, I'm going to negotiate very quickly. I do apologise for the transfer things, like I did mention at the start, in the last episode, taking so long. It's just the way the game is, but yeah, I'll try and get the deal in our favour. I'll try 2 million. Hopefully they'll just like say, oh no, that's not great, we want 1.8 or something. Never mind, 2 million for them is good. I'm happy with 2 million, fair enough. You can take Randolph. Just please agree a fee for him so he can leave. And By the way, Massey is staying. He did reject a move to Sheffield United. But people like Dan Burn and Jacobs, I'm not sure about their future just yet. And these big matches just keep on coming now. It's against Man United back in the Premier League. Just lost our unbeaten record, obviously, to Chelsea. It only lasted 3 games, but it was 3 wins. One of them against Spurs as well. So, disappointed to lose against Chelsea. This match is going to be difficult. Judged on how the game's been with me today, it probably will end up an United win and be disappointing for us. But if I get a draw from this, I'm happy. We should have got a draw at least from Chelsea. Let's try and get a draw at least from this match as well. And our team for this match is back to our full strength starting 11. No changes. We're going with this side. Our next match is against West Ham in the Carabao Cup. So we're going to play rotation plays for that. So these guys will get a well-deserved rest only after they play this match though. As for United, Wilson up front, very interesting. Mata behind him. Martial and Corona on the wings. I'm not even sure who that is in the middle. It's not Pogba. Regan Poole, I believe. And Matic also in the middle. Dolbert, Smalling, Fosu-Mensah and Rajalchko at the back. And then Johnson in net. So a weak United side. And like I said before, I could go in and change all these players. But I'm not going to. This is the team they've put out. That's the team I'm going to play against. Good header down from James. Through now to Calvert-Lewin, away from his man. Good shot and a very good finish from us. A very bad mistake from the keeper to play that out. Very well done by Reece James. And we get ourselves 1-0 up within, 4 minutes? And it is a deserved lead as well. We've been on the front foot and we get our reward. Good pass there. That defending was shocking once again by that guy there. I'm not sure who it is. Maybe Fosu-Mensah. It actually must be Fosu-Mensah. Yeah, it is. And yeah, we break through, get the goal through Calvert-Lewin. He likes scoring against United. There you go, 1-0. And I'm still keeping my prediction the same. Even with this United's weakened side thing, I still think a draw would be fantastic. So 1-0 up now. If we get 2-0 up, we're in a really good position. Van Bergen might want to get back and help out. Jack Byrne fighting Wilson. And now Wilson's through. Where the fuck did that shot come from? That was literally out of nothing from Mata. Pulled the trigger with like no pullback at all on the shot. I was expecting nothing from that. I was so surprised when that hit the post. And Chapman now trying to get away from Fosu-Mensah. Good tackle from him. He's finally woken up after a very dodgy start. But that Mata shot came from absolutely nothing. Now, I'll be lying to you if I said this has been a good match, because it's not. Both teams have played badly. More so us than I would say them. They've had chances, but we just messed up in good positions. I mean, like this. Like, it wasn't bad, but we're just not getting them chances. Calvert-Lewin not getting the box there, and it's just a bit irksome at times. I see you making that run, Salvador. I'm going to use you as a dummy runner. Get Chaplin on the ball instead, like he is now. Back to Chaplin. Now out to Salvador. Good ball in. Calvert-Lewin's there. Oh, so close to being 2-0. Brilliant play, just unlucky. And they're bringing off Matic for Dahoud. Fair enough. Sticks a foot in, doesn't get there. Ball into Lukaku's feet. He plays it through to Mata. And it's off the post. And off the crossbar. Luckily for us, that fell to Fosu-Mensah and not someone who actually could shoot. And we're going to get away with that there. And maybe on a counter-attack now with Jordan Ibe. He's got the pace. He's still got the pace, Jordan Ibe. Keep going, lad. Going all the way, why not? Then lay it back to Calvert-Lewin, who's then going to finish it 2-0. Get in there, counter-attacking. We got fucking lucky as shit there. Get in there, Calvert-Lewin. Get in there, Jordan Ibe. You legend for just being calm and then having the pace to just run up the entire length of the pitch, pick out Calvert-Lewin, and finally a composed finish from one of their players. We should have been on level terms there. It was played through to Mata. Harris made a dodgy ass attempt at a save, bounced off the post, fell to Fosu-Mensah. But Fosu-Mensah has had a shit game. He is a centre-back / CDM, not the best at shooting. But we got off massively there. And he weren't at the back defending. We got up and scored with Calvert-Lewin. Mourinho, you should be pissed. You deserved a goal from that chance. But you've now conceded and lost the game because of it. 2-0 now. Calvert-Lewin with another goal. And Dan Burn very well dealt with there. There you go, the game ends 2-0 to us. And yeah, very lucky to get a 2-0 win there. Like I said, a draw at the start was what I was expecting. They brought on Pogba. They also brought on Lukaku and also Dahoud at the end. Dahoud for Matic was actually a good change from Mourinho. It gave United the attacking edge they needed. But in the end, Forsi Mensah was the worst player. He defended terribly at the start and then missed that chance, which then led us to a counter-attack, which got us the second goal and killed off the game. But yeah, 2-0 win, 3 points in the bag. Lucky result though. So judged on the first few minutes and the last few minutes, it was a very good performance for us, but the in-between bit wasn't so good. 10 shots compared to their 6, 5 on target compared to their 2, possession relatively even, tackles again even as were the fouls, so a pretty even match, just we did better in front of goal than United did. When they brought on Lukaku, Pogba and also Dahoud, the game changed for them. But like I said before, I'm not going to change their team for them. They played the weaker side against us. There might be a reason for it, who knows. But they did, they suffered, that's not my problem. We win 2-0 and I'm happy with 3 points. So off camera I've just offered a few players some new contracts, Dan Burn, Reece James and Massey, and each one has said nope, they will not agree to the wage demands we give them. Same with Jacobs as well. Now, I went to delegate renewal for these contracts, and obviously we can't do it now, but what it said was it went from £5,800 a week, which is on now, and when I did the delegate renewal feature, it went to like £64,000 a week as a starting offer. These guys want, I would say, between £30,000 and £50,000 a week. I put the starting offer at about £15,000 to £25,000 per player, and they all just said straight away, no, that's not enough. I'm not even going to bother negotiating. So they won't negotiate with me. I'm not negotiating with them anymore. I'm going to look for swap deals for a new left back, a new centre back, and also maybe one right midfielder, and just offer these guys in a swap. I know some guy wanted to keep Massey. I think it was Matt Cooper. I do apologise for that, but if he's going to ask for a shit ton of money when he's only 68 overall, I ain't keeping him. So my plan to deal with these contract rebels and bring in new people, like I said, is to do a player swap. But I'm going to go for some youth players who were regens. So for example, Lendrick, who is Thomas Cerner's regen. I'm going to go for him, offer some swap deals. And I'm going to do that for a few people. I'll come back to you and let you know which deals happened and which deals didn't. And if none go through, then I'll explain that as well. So after some transfer talks, we've got 2 potential people joining the club and 2 potential people leaving the club. The first one is this guy, Quoto Patro, who I believe is Quaresma's regen. Now this one went through if we offer them Reece James. We'll get this guy in. So if Reece James does leave, we will bring in somebody else, but we're going to go ahead and negotiate this offer first. So yeah, losing Reece James is a bit of a kicker, but again, we'll only lose him in the January transfer window. So until then, we've got to use him, and we'll use Schlupp a lot more at left back. So we'll offer this guy a rotation role, because that's what he will be. He seems to be happy with that. He's cut his dreadlocks as well. 3 years, we will counter that with 4, because we want him here a bit longer. Yeah, I'm going to skip through this as best as possible. No release clause, I don't want one. And £17,000 a week and some bonuses will counter this very quickly. We'll give him $250 to start off with, and let's get that wage down to 16,000. Should be good enough. Oh, 17,500. Okay, then let's counter again. Let's get 275, and let's get that wage down to 16,000. Don't fight me on this, boy. Do you know what? Fuck it, I'll do that. £17,000 a week and £270,000 as a signing bonus. It will still work out cheaper than offering Reece James a new contract. And yeah, this guy will now be joining us. Quaresma's regen, a new right midfielder. Jacobs and Massey at the moment still at the club, but we can sort that out. You see the other offers that have failed there. I'm going to go up my shortlist, that is massive. And here's the other guy, Angel Vidal Pareu, I believe is how you pronounce it. And he is, hopefully, Adurize's regen. Now, for this deal to go over the line, I had to offer Dan Burn. They wanted a centre-back. So, yeah, they got Dan Burn and they were happy with it, with a straight swap. So, yeah, none of these deals include money, by the way. The Reece James one or this one, including Dan Burn. No money involved, just the players swapping. He wants a sporadic role. You'll get that. You are a striker, and do you need a new striker? Contract length, however, I want it to be 4 years. So we'll do that instead. No release clause, and yep, I'm happy with no release clause. But how much you want in terms of wages? Okay, you want me to do it. I'm going to say £12,500, and a signing bonus of, let's say, £400,000. Submit their offer, hopefully that's not too insulting. Fair offer, there you go. I think he's happy with that big signing bonus. But Vidal Pereira will be joining us, hopefully. And Dan Burn and Reece James will now be leaving us. So, we're losing 2 players, yes. And we've got these guys combined, in terms of wages, probably what it will cost for us for either Dan Burn or Reece James's wages. So, yeah, I'm happy that we've got a new striker, a new right midfielder. I'm looking at some centre-backs and some left-backs. But just to get a bit more cover at left-back, I'm going to go in and offer this guy a contract, Ryan Dobson. And you might be thinking, why another left-back? We've got Schlupp, we've got Zagadou who can play left-back, and also we've got Bammert. But Ryan Dobson is a youngster, obviously 18 years old, he's English, and he's 6'4". And quick. So he's quick and tall. That's why I want him at the club. I'm going to hopefully sign him now. He can come in. I'll train him up to be a backup to Schlupp. And then when James does eventually leave, then yeah, I'm alright with that. So accept that as a sporadic player, and we'll do 4 years. I suppose I could have done 5, but I'll happily take 4. No release clause, I'm happy with that. And wages, £4,700 a week in a signing bonus. We can actually afford that. I'm surprised about that. Let us instead offer him, £50,000. What will that leave us with in wages? A lot more. Right, can we give you like... Let's just try and do this. We can't. We can afford £4,000 in wages and a signing bonus of £50,000. Hopefully they will do that and not fight us on it. No, they're fighting us. You're an arsehole. Why? We literally can't afford it by a tiny bit. So right, let's knock this down to 55,000 then. Hopefully that will be enough for him. And a wage of 4,000. Hopefully again that should be enough for him. Can't afford that. 52.5 then. I can't believe they're going to fight over pennies basically, but I suppose it is a 4-year contract. Again, let's try and get this. Yeah, £4,000 and £53,500 as a signing bonus. They're not accepting now, they're up in the demands. Right, we'll not get Dobson for now, we'll come back for him at a later date once we get some finances sorted out. But yeah, we can't afford him yet. Hopefully he won't leave for another club, but like I said, we've got some people we're looking at. We'll sell some people off. Hopefully Randolph. Actually, I'm going to check very quickly. Have we actually managed to get rid of Randolph? I've not heard any news after that transfer offer was accepted. I'm in the wrong place to find out about it. No, I'm not. I've just not pressed the right buttons. Don't worry, I'll get this done quick. It's took me like a bit of a time, but I do apologise. Transfer listed. We're going to actually now unblock offers for Reece James. Doesn't mean shit, but fuck it, we'll do it. Same for Dan Burn. And right, let's go. So Randolph, he is currently negotiating a contract with Middlesbrough. Fair enough. And now we come up against West Ham in the Carabao Cup. Playing a rotation side for this one. I have taken a small break in between this game and my last bit of recording. I didn't have enough time to finish things, so I decided to just stop, and then we'll start again now. So hopefully we'll get ourselves... Not really fussed about a win as much. I'm more focused on getting a good result in here. And Dan Burn is playing, even though we have decided to let him go in January. And like I mentioned, Dan Burn is in there along with a lot of rotation. We've got Grigg up front, Kandé and Acho behind him, Schlupp and Massey on the wings, Gilbert and Tuin and Bangner as the CDMs, Burke at right back, Bammert at left back, and then Burn is joined by Zagadou, whilst Badiashile, I believe, makes his competitive debut for us in goal. As for West Ham, it's Druisi up front, with Lanzini behind him, Rafa and Conte on the wings with Kiate and Obiang in the middle, Marcelo at left back, Kersdorp at right back, Ogbonna and Kolodziejczak at the back with Adrian in goal. So a very strong West Ham side, and they're going for this competition. We're not. So if we lose this, it's not a big deal, but I want to get our rotation players a bit of game time and hopefully a chance to impress. Nobody really getting forward with them two there, so kind of on his own. Good ball forward though to Druisi. Controls it well even. Wow. Ball to Conte. Bammert's weak, but Badiashile makes a comfortable save there. First shot on target of the match goes to West Ham. It's a problem against this West Ham side with people like Kiate and Obiang in there. When they drop back as CDMs, they are going to be a pain in the arse, and you have to defend better now. It's a fucking burn, mate. You've got to cover Druisi there. But luckily he's offside. But it's in the back of the net. He is offside though. But Dan Burn, mate, cover across a bit. I mean, yes, we got him just offside, and I don't think he actually is offside there. West Ham hardly done by. Should be 1-0 to them, and they have deserved it. But we've been given a second chance. Come on. Bit of movement would be nice from everybody involved. The Bangner running there. Massey now on the right. Marcelo had to cover across. Whip a good ball in. Candido-Nacho's in there. And again. And oh my god, that is a faggy goal. I said faggy. Wow, that's offensive. I mean, it's staying in because I'm probably going to forget to edit this out. Or when I come to edit it right now, I'm thinking, what the hell did I say that for? But that's what kind of goal it was. It was like a scroppy, faggy goal. I mean, you might get offended by me saying that. And you can do. But look at it. If I'm West Ham, I'm pissed. We just scored a goal on the other end. Well, West Ham did, and it should have been given. Got given for offside. And then we go and score a goal like this with Candido-Nacho. I'm doing like a most annoying celebration ever, so that's a faggy goal. I'm standing by my remark. But we take the lead. Luis Vinicius Candido-Nacho is one of our better players. It's a shame about Chaplin being so good. But we're 1-0 up, and we don't deserve to be. And I said faggy. Ugh. I mean the cigarette, that's what I'm saying that for. To cover myself there at the last second. Bammett doing a relatively good job. Candido-Nacho trying to get back, not getting it. Bammett showing the guy down the line, as is Zagadou. That was lucky. But Badiashile makes a cracking save. Very lucky for that pass to get through. They deserve a bit of luck, to be honest, West Ham. And in the end, it's a fantastic shot. Now, actually, that is a brilliant save from Badiashile. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Keeps it 1-0, and we deserve to be behind at this point. We really do. Fall to Schlupp. No real support with him once again. Candido-Nacho seems to drop off sometimes at stupid points, but never mind. Could be an here with Grigg to make it 2-0, and that was a terrible shot by me. That should have been 2. That's just bad from me. I didn't even aim that. That was just shocking. I mean, look at it. It's just straight to the keeper. Adrian panicked though, and luckily we get a corner from this, but that should have been 2. Should have been 2. Corner ball for us now. Maybe we can actually get a second goal from this corner. Dan Burns there. What a save by Adrian. He's kept his team in this. What a save just before half time. 2 fantastic saves from the keepers here. Badiashile for us and Adrian there from Dan Burns. Not only to just save it, but get it in a good position for his defenders to get back and actually help him out as well. So it's been an entertaining first half, I would say. Very unlucky from West Ham. They deserve to be in front. But it's us who lead 1-0. And there you go, the game ends 1-0 to us. A very, very bad second half. I don't think I actually can show you any highlights. A few shots from range, a few shots that Adrian saved relatively well. Badiashile wasn't really tested that second half, but West Ham are out. They don't deserve to be. After the first half, I thought it would be 2-0 to West Ham. We led 1-0 through dodgy circumstances. Second half was just shocking. No teams really played well. And we win in the end 1-0. Gilby had a good match, as did Schlupp. As did Badiashile. The rest of them averaged to shit. And here are the stats for the match. They kind of make the match look a bit better than it actually was. First half was, you know, interesting. Quite a few shots. We got lucky to get our goal. They got a disallowed goal. And then should have really done better with their chances. But yeah, the second half just made that game dead. 10 shots for us, 7 on target. 5 shots for them, 4 on target. More possession for us. Tackles are kind of even. I think we injured Drisi near the end there. Yes, we did. But yeah, not a brilliant match. Kind of what you expect in the Carabao Cup. We put out a weak side. West Ham put out a strong side to be fair to them. But in the end, it's come to nothing. For them, that is. We're through to the next round, which is more games for our second team to do better in. And definitely they have to do better. And I recently gave you an update on Darren Randolph's situation, and here's another one. The transfer talks have broken down. What a shock. I'm guessing Randolph, Massey and Jacobs are all going to leave on a free contract because we can't give them new contracts, we now can't afford them. Plus we can't sell them either. No teams want them. If they do, the players don't want to leave. It's ridiculous. And now back into Premier League action as we face Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park. Not really too confident coming into this match actually after that last one. I mean, yes, we had our second team out and it was our first game back after I took a bit of a break, but it wasn't good. Passing wasn't brilliant, our attacking play wasn't fantastic, but I'm hoping with our first team we can do alright. A few changes in there. We've got Real Madrid coming up midweek. I mean, from Palace to Real Madrid. Bit of a weird one for Wigan, but anyway, we'll see how well we do with our rotated side. We are top of the league at the moment, only just by 1 point, and the big boys slowly creeping their way up the table, but I mean slowly. Look at City, 1 win, 4 draws. Shocking from them. And we'll start with Palace's side. They've got Benteke up front on his own, Lazar, Milivojevic, Sakir and Fokit as the midfielders. Montoya, Tompkins, Riedewald, Sacco and Adnan at the back. Then Ulrich in a goal for them, so pretty good side. Maybe Benteke might be isolated a bit though. As for us, we've got a couple of changes. Gilby retains his place from the last match. He played pretty well, so he's getting rewarded with a start. As is Schlupp at left back. Reece James being dropped. We're going to test out Schlupp a lot more as a left back because he will become a certain left back in January. But yeah, Gilby I think deserves a start. He played well last match. Maybe he got out of his bad form. White is on the bench. We will make a few changes if we get the lead early enough and rest a few key players for that Madrid match. But we've got to beat Palace in order to get to that Madrid match in good spirits. Van Bergen into Calvert-Lewin. Through to Chaplin. Good start from us here. Ulrich with a save. Can we get the second? We can't. Jack Burnell's about to hit one from range. So we'll lay it off to Gilby. Then forward to Chaplin. Into Calvert-Lewin. Off to Mitchell Van Bergen, who can hit him well. He's hit it wide. Probably deserved a goal there, but my shooting as of late has been a bit shit. So I need to practice that, get better. And definitely before that Madrid match. But not far off from Van Bergen. What? What did I say then? Just, yeah, him. He had a shot before. It didn't go in. Bad. Chaplin. How's Chaplin won that header? Flick from Calvert-Lewin is good, and Chaplin's bursting onto it. Now, can I actually score this time? No, I can't. I actually suck at shooting. Like, seriously, I suck. Massive wee-wee when it comes to shooting. Just poo-poo. And then we get held off there like a bitch. Milivojevic, Gilby, good interception, but it just bounces straight to Benteke. They're going to attack from this. Schlupp covering back, not really. Wow, what a ball to Montoya. Ball whipped in. Costa, please get that, thank you very much. Headed back out to Saki though. Van Bergen covering instantly, he knows what's going on. That's a penalty. I mean, it's just how it happens, isn't it? Last game we deserved to lose, this game we deserved to win after these first 25 minutes, but we give away a penalty for something so fucking weak. I mean, I cover across, press circle to tackle, he doesn't go for the ball at all, cleans out the man. Roy Hodgson, our man, I don't know why he's upset for. You got a penalty from nothing, you've deserved fuck all this game. But Benteke is taking it, maybe that's why he's a bit annoyed for. Not sure where he's going, so I'm just going to, yeah, fuck it, down the middle. 1-0 down after 25 minutes, we don't deserve to be, but we give away the penalty. Did take our chances, and you do that gay celebration, mate, well done. It's not even your celebration. There you go, 1-0 down. Wow. Shocking. Shocking. Should have took our chances, without a doubt. Cameraman gets a picture just before he takes the penalty, then takes a picture of the ball going in. Check cameraman there at the back, but yeah, we deserve better, but we don't get it. 1-0 down, got to recover from this. 2 subs at half time, Van Bergen and Calvert-Lewin come off. On comes Ibe and Callum Lang. They've just not been fantastic, Van Bergen and Calvert-Lewin. They've won the ball back at times, but other than that, they've just made more mistakes than they have good things. Done more bad than they have good, is what I'm trying to say. As Chaplin breaks into the box now. Merkin's pouring him, but that touch is also pouring, gives them a chance to get it back. Schlupp can't win that header, fuck it again. Getting their head. And what was that pass by Dunk? And I don't give a shit. I generally don't give a shit at the moment. Send him off. It's that kind of game. Costa now. Salvador, Ibe even making the run forward. We're going to try and find him. And we do. Get it into Lang. I see the overlapping run from Connor Chaplin. You can't finish. Can we just like get some luck in this match, please? Well, I used all the luck in the last match though, because we're getting fuck all. We're getting absolutely fuck all. Lang. Salvador now. Just, yeah. Gilby. Could use some support. Fuck it. Fuck it. There you go. Fuck it. Just shoot. Just fucking shoot. Goes in. 1-0. 1-1. I don't know. It's been one of the matches so far that's just been pissing me off. So for me to get this goal is good, yes, but I mean, we've been trying all this intricate shit and it just comes down to Gilby running and shooting. Gilby gets it, goes, fuck it, I'm running, I'm shooting. He does it, he gets a goal. Saka almost blocked it because he's a bastard. Keeper almost saved it because he's also a bastard. Yeah, it's 1-1. Can we go on and win this match? I think we deserve to win it. This old grey-haired fuck don't think so, the old bastard. But yeah, Gilbert gets a goal, he's been good today. Whereas everybody else has been a bit shit. Lang's been good since he come on. Now can we push on and get the win? Probably not. It's like, can't get the movement. Finally gets some. Chaplin in there, and he doesn't even save it properly, and he gets the fucking luck to actually get the save off. Lang back into Chaplin, can't turn because Tompkins barrels through him and gets lucky. And we finally won a header against BaxterDaKing. About time. Lang, hopefully now you get a bit of luck and don't get fouled as you charge through and lay off Jordan Ibe, who gets past Sacco. Finally we get past Sacco, lay it back. No, how was that to Salvador? In what mindset was that a good idea? And we fucking draw this match. This game has fucked us so much, this match. We got lucky last match in the first half. Second half, boring game. This game, we get fucked over so much. Give away a penalty. Yes, it was a penalty, but it was just stupid that the man went for the man, not the ball. And then we just can't get another goal because the game just fucks us with not giving us any free kicks at all this match. Yet gives them some for fucking bullshit reasons. Dodgy game, we draw 1-1. Disappointing. And that man was just overpowered to fuck up front. Like they haven't seen BaxterDaKing play. Man shit. Yet he's just dead good in the air and does all this crap. But in real life he's utter wank. You can see the stats here as well. 1 goal each, obviously. 15 shots compared to their 6. Just says a lot. 9 on target compared to their 5. Don't know where they had 5 shots on target, but okay then. They had 5 shots on target. Possession was more in our favour. 7 tackles each. 2 fouls for us, however, and a yellow card. Yes, it was a yellow card. But the fact that they got no fouls that match is just utter crap. They grabbed their players, pushed them to the ground, got away with it multiple times. We did the same thing, it's a foul, and the referee's like, oh no, you can't do that. Hold on a minute. No, that's wrong. It's just dodgy. Very dodgy, but there you go. 1-1. Disappointing result. And to finish off this episode, well, kind of finish it off, we've got a game against Real Madrid in the Champions League at home yet again, I believe. So that's 2 home games for us in the Champions League, or the Champions Cup, as they call it in FIFA. And I forgot to change the ball again. It's going to show up in a second. There it is. I'm an idiot. I do apologise. I will get on that and fix it as soon as possible. But Real Madrid only won by 1 goal against Porto, so maybe we have a chance against them. But I'm saying that it is Real Madrid at the end of the day. They're going to be fantastic. And you might have got a small look at our team just then, but go through it again properly. We've got Gilby playing at CDM. He's now back in the team after 2 good performances, replacing White. As for Real Madrid, Timo Werner up front with Gareth Bale on the right and Lemar on the left. Llorente, Cruz and Casemiro in the middle, with Lucas Digne, former Barcelona man I believe, Varane, Fernandes and Carvajal at the back. Then Keylor Navas in goal, so it's a very good Real Madrid side. Timo Werner and Lemar are good signings for them, especially Timo Werner. It's actually not a bad signing for Real Madrid in real life to replace Benzema, however you want to pronounce it, and Lemar as a left winger. Maybe to replace Ronaldo, we all know it's going to be Hazard, but yeah, Lemar not a bad choice. So a good looking Real Madrid side there, and that's going to be a problem for us. And in all honesty, I am predicting a 2, maybe 3 goal loss to Real Madrid here, because we have been shocking as of late, to be honest. No 2 ways to really word that, just been bad. Passing like that, I mean, yeah, Gilby did win it back, and we won it back with Calvert-Lewin, but we're not all players performing at the fucking same level, and look at that, just so quick from Real Madrid to win the ball back, can't even run forward. Just been tackle after tackle after tackle these first few minutes, but yeah, I'm expecting to lose this match. If we get anything more than a loss, so if we draw or win, then Jesus, that has been a miracle for us. Obviously Jesus, Gabriel Jesus, not the Jesus from Christianity, because he don't exist. Right, foul ball there, however, just talking about the fake Jesus. Chaplin puts the ball in and it's shockingly bad because I can't cross. Acosta keeps it alive. Might go for a bit of a cheeky effort here if we can get this. Oh god, oh god, oh, get in there, fucking chappers! Wow, shit, I thought that was honestly the worst commentary you'll ever fucking hear from me, but saying that, it is me. We're 1-0 up. What a goal by Connor Chaplin. I tried something a bit cheeky here with Calvert-Lewin, first time pass in, go for a finesse shot, blocked. Fell brilliantly to Chaplin. That's a good finish, not perfect, but the speed, the accuracy really of it, just straight forward. Nothing Keylor Navas really could do, and we are now 1-0 up. I guarantee it won't last long. Real Madrid have looked kind of threatening from the start, getting forward at us, attacking us and blocking our passes and shit, but, you know, 1-0 up. We have a chance. We have a chance. I'm just trying to make myself feel better because I know we're going to lose. But 1-0 up for now, so remember that. We were beating Real Madrid 1-0. Wigan were beating Real Madrid 1-0. That's our ball. Came off, didn't you? Ref, something's wrong with you, mate. 1, you're dancing on the spot, and 2, you've got a white head and black arms. Referee's completely fucked. Why is he dancing on the spot for? Jesus, this referee is completely fucked up. Well, he's definitely mixed race, you can't deny that. James sliding back. That's a brilliant tackle by Reece James. It had to be as well. If not, another penalty against us. Fuck off, Werner. What are you doing, you sneaky bitch? Get away. Oh, see? This is why you shouldn't be there for. You bastard. Come back, you sneaky shit. If we can see from this, I'll be well disappointed in myself because I didn't want passed back to him. I don't know what went on. My commentary match is what went on in the match. Not a fucking clue. Please grab that, thank you very much. Let's just take a minute to calm ourselves down. Reece James now tracking back against Gareth Bale. Oof, and then, thought that stayed in play then, but good save by Harris. Corner ball now, they're going short with a corner. Okay then, Lemar now against Van Bergen. Van Bergen's having a bit of a good time against Lemar as of late, and I'm saying that as Lemar takes us all around the houses and deserves a goal from that. He really does. Well played from him, but we couldn't get the ball, and Varane's now inside, and yeah, that's what happens when your centre-back takes a finesse shot like that. Oh god, just speed on Real Madrid at the start of the matches is insane. It's at the half, should I say. Just look at him go. I mean, it's a good effort, Van Bergen, but you're on your arse, and for some, I appreciate Lemar waiting for him there. He's like, come on, I'll beat you again. Oh, he's fucking... He scored. Okay then, yeah, that's offside. Without a doubt, that's offside, but... Okay. Oh, 1-1. I mean, I can't be too disappointed. Real Madrid have been playing well, they deserve a goal, but... We always concede goals in stupid situations against teams like Spurs and now fucking Real Madrid. I mean... Oh my god, it's fucking... Who is it? It's dude on left. I think it might be Clerk Salter played him onside. Oh, it's 1-1. That is a bad way to concede a goal, that really is. Just fucking I mean, I want to see the replay. I want to see who actually is playing him onside. That is shocking. Let's just hide this. I'll play it through here. Oh, wait. As a pass is made there. Okay, so pass is made there. Why does that little thing that... Oh, just fucking pause it when I want to, game. So the pass is made there. As you can see, that actually Reece James and Calvert-Lewin, and Clerk Salter play him onside. It's bad marking, and it's just bad in general. 1-1. Up to Chaplin now, trying to take on his man. Oh, he does really well there, Chaplin. He deserves a goal from that. That was fantastic from Chaplin, but a good save by Navas and well defended afterwards. Maybe a chance back in there. Maybe should have took it a bit better than we did. Just couldn't get... Oh, what a flick that was, the Casemiro. There's no marking. Reece James against Gareth Bale, and now Werner, and now... Oh, I think Harris made a save. I think Harris actually tipped that onto the post. He may have just done that. If he has, he's a legend for doing it, that's brilliant. Calvert-Lewin through to Chaplin. Chaplin has the pace, he can exploit this back line of Real Madrid. He's doing it as well. Oh, good save by Navas, keep it alive, Gilby has done as well, and Clerk, fucking sorry, it's Calvert-Lewin. You're just shit, mate. You're actually getting subbed after that because you have been shit. Bringing off Thomas Lemar, they're probably bringing on Ronaldo. There he is. Oh shit. Win that. Thank you, Dunk. Coming that second ball. Gilby going to cover across. Ah, that's a good free ball to Timo Werner. How have we not conceded? How? The clearance was shit afterwards, the game wouldn't let us clear. But we get lucky as fuck there because Clerk Salter makes a fantastic block. Holy shit, we are lucky. Lang can win this header. Oh, never mind, asking a bit too much of the rather small striker. And we could have fucked ourselves over here with Ronaldo running forward. Holy shit. Who do we aim for then? I'm guessing Van Bergen. That's also wrong. We can't really play it long anymore. Fucking Harris, brilliant. We are under the cosh, safe to say. Just react, Jack Byrne, maybe? It was your ball, potentially. And Bale fucks that up but keeps it. Oh, no. No, fucking good save, Harris. Come on, just get out the fucking way and block the fucking shots, people. Harris, that should be yours. Why are you punching that, mate? You caught some before. Ibe tries his best, and this is where we potentially concede. Harris, good save again. Fucking hell, you're keeping us in this match, lad. It has been all Real Madrid, and now they're going short, and I don't blame them. They've got the players to go short and dunk. Well won, and now forward to Ibe. This is where we should do a better counter. Ibe, forward, and then back to Ibe. Good first touch here, we should be away. Jordan Ibe, he's getting caught by Tony fucking Cruz, who's been a mad one all fucking game. And Navas, that's a penalty. That's a penalty on Ibe. The referee's not going to give it. Tony Cruz, though, he's been a dick all game. How he's still running, I don't know. Actually, it was Digne who blocked him in the end. Well, sorry, he slid back in the end, not Cruz. He looked like Cruz. He's fucking been everywhere. How is there nobody back when we are on defensive? Good tackle, Lewis Dunk. It needed be as well. And there you go. The game ends 1-1. I'm happy with the draw here. I am very happy. We were like getting dominated for the last 15-20 minutes or so. We held on. Maybe could have got a goal or two on the counter, but didn't play him perfectly. Against Real Madrid, you have to play perfectly. But I'll take a 1-1 draw. No doubt about that. Not been the most entertaining end to this episode, with a 1-0 win against West Ham and a lucky 1-1 draw against Palace after getting bullshit against us. But then we ended with a good one here. 1-1 against Real Madrid. That guy was a dick. And here are the stats for this match. Finally, we get beaten in terms of shots and shots on target. It's been a long time since this has happened, if maybe the first time ever. 9 shots for us, 14 for them. 6 on target for us, 7 on target for them. Possession relatively even. We tackled across the pitch, and we did it almost twice, actually over twice as many times as they did. 1 fell in there as well, nothing too major. We did manage to injure Digne for a bit as well, but he got back up and played on. But happy with that performance, and especially happy with the performance from this man in goal. Cameron Harris made 12 saves. He was fantastic. Chaplin gets man of the match, but it should go to Harris. He was brilliant today, and without a doubt, without him, we would have not got any points from this match. We have some scouting updates, but we'll sort them out at the start of the next episode, as we always do. But we've got a loan offer here for Joel Clark from Gillingham, hopefully to take him on a 1-year deal that will start in January. So, you know, I'm happy to do that. His last loan fell through for Luton, I believe it was. Yes, it was. So we're going to negotiate a deal here. Hopefully he'll go out on loan, get some experience, and come back a better player. And then if he does that, then obviously I don't mind losing Randolph on the free. So we'll counter this. Actually, no, we won't. We'll accept it. What we'll do, however, is, yeah, we'll counter this and make it even better for you guys, because this money is, it's a pittance, really. Look at it. It's like £440. That's all we're negotiating over here. £396 does nothing to our weekly budget. We'll make it massively in our favour. Said they're completely happy with it. And plus, we do want him to get loaned out and get some experience elsewhere. So hopefully Clark will accept Gillingham and play some matches for them. Going to take a look at the Premier League table before we get into player and goal of the month for this episode. You can see we are currently in 3rd place, sitting just 1 point above Chelsea. 4 wins, 1 draw and a loss. I mean, it's not been too bad. We've got joint highest goal scored alongside Brighton. That is strange, but we have conceded 4 goals. Not perfect for us, but you know, it's not as bad as it was last season. You see Bournemouth down there, Norwich and also Palace. Palace down there, that's a bit of bad news for us, considering we drew against them. But overall, I'm happy there. Only been 6 games, so not too far into the season, but a good start, 1 point behind the leaders. I'll happily take that. Now we'll quickly check the Champions League group stages as well. It takes a bit of time to go across. I do apologise for that. When I say we'll check the stages, I mean our group. You can see we are currently top. Porto and Leverkusen drew, which is fantastic for us. That's what we need if we want any chance of qualifying into the next round, because if Porto and Leverkusen draw against each other and then lose against Real Madrid, all we have to do is just beat Porto and then we should be through. Beat Porto, get maybe a draw against the other one, Porto or Leverkusen, then we should see ourselves through to the next round. But yeah, good from us so far. 1 goal conceded, that one against Real Madrid. Bit of a annoying goal to concede, but we've got a point from that match and I'm happy with that. And now for Players of the Month, and yes, again, I'm right, Players of the Month yet again. This time only 2 people are going to get it. The first guy is Cameron Harris. He's had some really good games, and coincidentally, they're both in the Champions League. He played well against Madrid, made a lot of good saves, kept us in that game and got us that point without a doubt. And also against Bayer Leverkusen, he made a lot of good saves and got us all 3 points in that one. So fair play to him, he deserves Player of the Month. And the other person who's going to get it is a bit further down the list, and it is going to be this guy here, Alex Gilby. Had very good matches against West Ham and Palace. In other words, if it weren't for him, we would have been out of the Carabao Cup, and also we wouldn't have got anything from that Palace match. I mean, other matches, other people did play well, like Badiashile played well against West Ham, Salvador against Bayer Leverkusen, Candeiranaccio against Chelsea, but Gilby and Harris both played well in 2 matches. Nobody else played well in 2 matches for that month. So there you go, Gilby and Harris win Players of the Month. And now on to Goal of the Month and end of the episode. And Goal of the Month will also go to Gilby for his goal against Crystal Palace. A lovely individual effort, taking it from the halfway line to the edge of their box, then striking it into the top right hand corner. Well deserving of Goal of the Month. I do apologise for this video taking so long to get out, and also being so long in length, but hopefully I'll be back on track with videos very soon. But thanks for watching, goodbye.